So I decided to take a walk and and see, I said I wasn't gonna do this again, and this is actually the worst because at least when it's curly, you can't really tell. But yeah, I walked out of the house exactly like this, um, from the bed to the to the outdoors. Let me put my hair up real quick. Not that it made a big difference, but at least there's not pieces and stuff hanging everywhere. But yeah, I needed to get outside and get some fresh air. Not needed to, but it's starting to be a habit, which is a good thing. I'm gonna do crunches when I get back. Another thing I wanted to mention about all the topics that I was talking about earlier today about, you know, my experiences and feelings, talking about how, feeling kind of, placed into Loserville, left out, hated, disliked, all that good stuff. Yeah, so um, at the job that I was terminated from without being terminated, they were too cowardly to do that. They had to kind of try to find another way to do it. But I used to ask, and every day, whatever manager was the manager today, how did everything go today? Did it go good? Did you hear anything good? Did you hear anything bad? What do I need to know? Absolutely nothing. And then I guess one of the managers got tired of me asking, so she was just like, you know, all I hear is good stuff. Now, and so, but the thing about it was that the way she said it was that you got it all wrong. All I hear is good stuff. But the good stuff that she was hearing was from one person, I guess, that was in the little group or the crowd that heard the bad stuff, and so they were doing damage control and just, you know, putting out as much good as they could. They were being really vocal about it to overcome any negativity. Another job that something similar to that happened, that was the the health insurance place a long time ago. The guy that was one of the managers, their junior managers, he saw what was going to happen, knew what was going to happen, and so he went out of his way to quote unquote promote me, like always cheering me on, making a big, to do and this, that, and the other, because he wanted to promote me. Um, so yeah, so perceptions, sometimes you might see a person and think that they're not going through that, or that it's just because you're not hearing the down low. There were people that were actively, being mean and nasty, but the one or two people that took it upon themselves to actively be nice, that's kind of what they did. Um, they just kind of try to toot my horn to put out all of those people that were doing, to do those persons that was advertising their office. So that's all it was. I needed this walk. I didn't do my crunches this morning. The past 3 days, I have been doing them. Um, yeah. So when I get back, the first thing I'm gonna do is print out my resume for tomorrow. Of course, I have my clothes picked out. I mean, so that's the first thing that I'm gonna do. Oh, I gotta dig for my shoes too, because I forgot I put all my shoes away. Or I could wear those flat shoes. Yeah, I think that's more feasible, is to wear the flat shoes. And see, and I need to stop doing this. I said I would not come out the house looking like this again. And this is, like I said, actually, I hope I don't get hit, because, it always does. It's like the light will be red. Sorry. Um, the light, this red light lasts for 2 seconds, literally. You get halfway across the street and it changes on you all the time. But yeah. So and I should have printed out the resume before I left, but I didn't want the daylight to be gone. This little boy just jumped at me. peeking around the corner, jumping at me. What is wrong? What's really going on? So, yeah, so I'm gonna take the rest of this walk, listen to some music, try to relax, and then we're gonna print out my resume when I get back.